Okay, next presentation is ready, and Mr. Ivo will talk about SecurePlusVPN. Thank you and good luck. You have also the prompter here.
Great.
And the timer is there.
Great. Hi, so we are here from SecurePlusVPN company, and we would like to present you our solution. So as you know, in today's world, there is high demand for working from home out of the office. So there is increase in questioning for connection. Sorry. So there is increase on demanding to work from home outside of the office. And Wireguard VPN, it's modern and also one of the most safest VPN solutions which is on the market. For our technology, we have selected for hardware MikroTik, and for extension Linux operating system. We created client-side application which runs on all major desktop operating systems, Linux, Windows, and macOS. For mobile phones, we don't have any application yet. So, Wireguard. Wireguard, it's a modern, high-performance VPN solution which focuses on speed and simplicity. It has got minimalistic design. Its code base is very small compared to the most of other VPN protocols. It uses state-of-the-art encryption, most modern ciphers, which are quite secure and stable. Wireguard itself, it's very fast and stable. Its design makes it very quick to establish new connections, and also it's also very fast. Configuration of Wireguard VPN is also quite simple. You just need two pairs of keys, one private, one public, and also you need only one IP address to establish a VPN connection through Wireguard. What else? It has got enhanced security and privacy, but there are some things which we are addressing in our solution. So for MikroTik, MikroTik uses RouterOS, which is a Linux-based operating system. It's mainly designed for network. It can do routing, switching, security, and it has got also wireless features. Good about MikroTik and RouterOS is that it can be configured for a variety of scenarios. It has got advanced routing, firewall, VPNs, and other things you can configure. Also, the advantage of MikroTik is scalability. You can run it on just the cheapest router for your home network, or you can run it on a cloud core router, which is based for companies. And last not least, it has got very good and strong community support. There is a lot of documentation. There are many examples how to configure any scenario. Linux is here over 30 years. It's open sourced operating system, and there are variety of distributions like Ubuntu, Fedora, Debian, and right now there is Alma Linux, which is going to be replacement for CentOS. As you know, there are some issues due to Red Hat and IBM. Security and stability. Linux is known to be very secure, stable, and is very popular among many people. Flexibility and customizability. Users can customize Linux to their needs. If you are skilled, you can do with it almost anything you like, and also you can run it on many devices like embedded systems, computers, Raspberry Pi, and other devices. Also, Linux has got strong community support, the same as MikroTik, maybe a little bit larger, but it's very helpful if you have any problem to check on the internet. So, let's talk a little bit about SecurePlusVPN. Our solution is based on Wireguard, but also it has got two-factor and also multi-factor authorization in extended version. In basic version, it just verifies the user, and in advanced version, it can also check the hardware. For example, if the device where the configuration is set up didn't change. It is, for example, when somebody tries to move the configuration from one device to other. So this can be also checked. Then there are also opportunities in our system for machine learning. Hence, we can harden the security. For example, if the person is connecting from one place and then he tries to connect from different place, it can be detected by the system and some triggers can be launched. And we are open to adding more features according to user needs. So, about Wireguard. As you know, Wireguard has static configuration. In the case you change anything, you must provide new configuration file to the user. Our solution is good that we push routes to clients every time they are connecting to our network. So in the case you add or remove some network or route, you don't have to provide new configuration file to each client. You just add or remove the route, and our application, our solution does the rest. It just sends new routes to the client. We also send DNS servers to the client, which is good in the case you are using Windows environment with Windows domain. So you just send DNS servers, which makes resolution of your company servers easier. So what does SecurePlusVPN do? It provides a security layer over WireGuard VPN connection as a multi-factor, OTP, SMS, OTP, and so on. It allows pushing routes to the client application, and DNS. It offers remote assistance similar to TeamViewer. So in the case the client has got some problem, we can initiate connection, check what's wrong on the computer, and so on. And it also has got some monitoring capabilities. So we can check, I don't know, processor usage, memory usage, hard drive usage, and so on. And whole solution is modular, so in the case we need anything, it can be added to the application. Here is the basic scheme, how the communication works. So on the left, you see the laptop with a client application. It initiates connection with the MikroTik router, which is the box in the middle. After the initial connection is established, then the second stage is done, which is OTP or multi-factor authorization. This stage is done using the server on the bottom. This server is right now it's running in the cloud, and after the initial and second phase is done, Wireguard connection is established, all network routes are pushed, and the user starts to work remotely as with other normal VPN. Also, it has got the advantage that only specific routes are pushed. So in the case the client needs to check, I don't know, YouTube video or some local pages, it's done through his local connection, not through VPN. So, about the application, the minimum version is version 7, and for the configuration, you just need to do some basic setups in your MikroTik router. First, you need to set DNS resolver, then NTP server, SMTP for sending emails, and then you just configure in the basic version for firewall, for IP address groups. One for public IP of the VPN server. All these settings are then downloaded to the cloud server, which does the rest. So it loads IP address of the VPN server, which is used in Wireguard configuration, gateway address, which is the IP address of Wireguard tunnel, SPV route, which is there can be multiple records, and these are all routes which should go through the tunnel. And the last, SPV users, these are records of users to which configurations are sent. You must enter email address to the description, so the setup is sent to the person by email. So after you register with SecurePlusVPN, you will receive basic configuration file, which you just paste to the command line of the MikroTik router, and the rest is done automatically. It will just connect to the Linux server. It will just configure firewalls, routes, and other things. So here is the example of address lists. So as you see, the first one is the public IP address of the router. The second one is the gateway address of the Wireguard tunnel. Then there are 3 routes which should go through the Wireguard tunnel, and then you have 4 users with email addresses. And here are all things you need to configure on your MikroTik router. You just configure public IP address, internal address, then you set up DNS server, then you configure the address lists, then you must have NTP servers active, because it is also loaded by the Linux application. And the last but not least, email settings, because you need to send emails to clients with configuration files to the VPN client application. And here is how client application looks like. It's basically is written in Python. It uses Wireguard, and over this it's using some extra features, as I told you, one-time password, SMS authorization. It can use fingerprint for multi-factor, and so on. So, do you have any questions? So basically, you know, Wireguard is good, but sometimes it's annoying, especially in the company when you add or remove routes. For example, developers, they have some servers then they need access to other servers, and if they need access to additional ones, you must send to all of them new config for the normal Wireguard application on the desktop. So that's it.